The following is a presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Student-led, student-centered, student-serving.
Welcome into the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Ian MacHendrie. Alongside me is Jackson Gibbs.
Yes,
Jackson,
sir.
We are here in Silver Creek.
You know, made a little drive out here.
Made a nice little 30-ish minute drive.
Yeah.
I saw you.
Far on the Longmont.
We were driving right next to each other for a minute there. We're just chilling here, getting ready to go. We're not usually on the travel team together.
Yeah.
So this is a new sight to see. But Silver Creek here. Jackson, how are we feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good now. Away game. Had a lot of those the last couple of weeks, you know. Just showing that we could play on away from home, you know.
Yeah, like we talked about a lot about the Frederick home record, which they are 5-0 at home.
Yes, sir.
That's a different story on the road, as I'm getting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a different story. You're on a different court. You were just at Monarch, and you took a 2-point loss. But Jackson, let's take a look at your keys really quick to tonight's game to be successful.
All right. So first key, you know, it's just, you know, as you're saying, Monarch, we took that L, you know. Just able just to bounce back from our losses and just take what we needed to work on our practice during the week, and get ready just to come out here and get this dub.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, this team, like we talked about like Meade, after that loss, Zoe Whitler came out and had
9 threes.
the best game probably of her career at home. And so I'm expecting a similar game to that tonight for them to just, you know, come out and dominate. You know, on the road, we're 2-5. So we need to bounce back after that Monarch game, especially in a game with like when you lose by 2 points.
Yeah.
That's such a heartbreaking loss. And yeah, I'm just ready to see what they do.
Next key is just from the games I've watched, whenever we play physical, you know, other teams can't stay with us because we're a pretty physical team. And when we play more physical than we already are, like,
we're just
teams
better.
are just flustered. Yeah, like, especially when we trap, steal the ball from them, like they don't know what to do.
Yeah, playing physical, something with that. I was down there talking with Zoe right before this game, and she was telling me about how, you know, they need to come out better in the second half. And she talked about how they're trying to interpret more of a full court press out of the second half, a new play that they've been designing for a full court press to become more physical and more just locked in for the second half.
You know, it's always good to come out hot, you know. And in my last one, it's just making the extra pass. From the games we've watched, you know, just making the extra pass, taking your time, leading the open threes, open buckets, you know. Much rather take an open three and just waste some clock than just try to throw up a three and just be covered.
Exactly. Take your time. There's no reason to rush shots like you talked about. I was doing a little bit of, you know, some film research before this. And, you know, I was looking at Silver Creek. And Silver Creek, they're a team that's heavy on in the paint. Like, they don't shoot as many threes as you would expect a team like Silver Creek to shoot. They go more inside the perimeter, try to work down to the paint. We were talking, you know, Izzy, she's a dog, senior. She tries to go down low a lot and work the mid-range. As we will send it out of the court with Carly Evans. Carly.
Thank you, Ian. So, this week has definitely been an interesting week for the girls. Yesterday at Monarch, they lost 49-51. It was an extremely close game, hoping to see, you know, just how the girls kind of bounce back. In a close game such as this one, it's hard to kind of have that mental toughness that you have to kind of keep throughout this game. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how they can kind of withstand Silver Creek's mentality and just sort of bounce back from earlier in this week. Back to you, Ian.
Thank you, Carly, as we're back up here in the booth. Like we were talking about, though, this team is heavy on the inside perimeter, trying to work it down low, get the open down low, easier shots. So you got to eliminate that tonight. They don't shoot very many threes, which I'll get into that after the national anthem right now. as we are back up here in the booth, as we'll just start getting into my key players for tonight's matchup. Like we talked about Izzy a little bit already, she leads the team in points per game, 14.6 per game. You talked to her, you kind of like had her as one of your keys that didn't really make it in.
Yeah.
Eliminating her tonight, not allowing her to, make those shots. And I think, honestly, those key players that we talk about, like their leading scorers, when we've broadcasted, they've been eliminated.
Yeah.
They haven't really been doing anything. And that's partially from Zoe Whitler, Kaylee Gardner, even Avery Salisbury's been in there in the mix. And it's just been, they're really good at eliminating their best player, not allowing them to do anything. For the second one, Avery White, sophomore for Silver Creek. She's pretty good. She leads the team in field goal percentage with a 39% on the season. She also leads the team in rebounds per game, so she's down low. And this is one of my other keys was for Frederick, Micah Thompson, and Kaylee Gardner are going to have to be physical down low, like you said. We got to be physical. We got to get the boards. We got to be dominant. She has 10.9 rebounds per game. She just needs to stay dominant, and she also averages 12.6 points per game. So she's averaging basically a double-double a game.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive. So we got to eliminate her as well tonight. For Frederick, my two key players were Kaylee Gardner and Micah Thompson on top of Emma Rivera. Obviously, Izzy Howard, not sure what's going on there, but she is out. So Emma Rivera is going to be stepping into a bigger role, and that's what that is. We'll find out tonight. She's going to be having to definitely become, that fifth starter, coming from like a sixth-man role to a starter. And I'm sure she's going to be great tonight. I'm sure she's going to be able to fit that role pretty well.
Yeah.
She had a couple of those big threes that we saw in that close game with Holy Family.
Yeah, able to squeeze out the W right there.
Right there, yeah. That was a fun game that we were there for. Yeah, so it's going to be a big game for us. Another thing that I put as one of my keys was we got to work on, bringing the pressure all the way up the court. Make that full court press. You got to make Silver Creek work out of their own end tonight. And, that's kind of what me and Zoe talked about is, eliminate that pressure or set that pressure, eliminate the easy way to get up and get those free baskets. And then also for Frederick offensively, they need to move the ball and stay, moving. They can't just sit in one spot. They got to move around, get Silver Creek's defenders a little confused.
Yeah, the key is just to be moving, even without the ball.
Exactly, move with the,
You watch Curry, Curry's just running all over the floor. He's running I saw something like 5 miles a night per game because he's just running all over the court, just trying to get open.
Yeah, of course. As we're going to start it off, Gardner will hit the tip-off for us. Starting five for Frederick looks like Whitler, Gallegos, Gardner, Salisbury, and Rivera, like we talked about earlier. So to start us off, it's going to be Rivera with the ball, finds Gallegos. Quickly starting us off, Rivera. Down low, Gardner. Gardner kicks out to Gallegos. Gallegos finds Salisbury at the top of the key. Kick off to Whitler. Whitler drives with her left. Down low, cutting. Salisbury finds Gardner. Down low, shot does not go. Whitler fighting for that rebound. There's that physicality aspect. Inbound for Silver Creek. It's going to be a personal foul.
As you're talking, just coming out in this full court press is giving them pressure all day.
Yeah, do not allow them to move up. Whitler pressuring right now. Silver Creek working out of their own end. Double teamed Rivera and Whitler. Now Gallegos and Rivera. Whitler's there for the steal. Whitler going for the right hand leg. Give me that too.
I don't really know what that pass was. I saw no Silver Creek player. I just saw Zoe.
No white jersey except Zoe Whitler flashing across. Another turnover. Gallegos kicks it off. Gardner down low. Off the backboard. Shot does not fall.
Yeah, Gardner is using her length just to tip that ball away and then just get it right back, try to let her finish her play.
Gardner going to the line for two. She's one of my key players. We haven't really seen much of Kaylee Gardner rebound-wise this year. I'd like to see her start building that up and start getting better and just start being good. Gardner, first one does not fall. And these were our keys for the last few weeks was work on those free throws, essentially the free points, and they got to stick to, making those shots. Second one coming along. Gardner shot falls that time. 3-0 Frederick start up. And here's that full court press again.
Yeah. I mean, it's been working so far. Like, why stop?
2 turnovers already. Yeah, there's no reason to stop. Forcing them on the line, trying to use that 4th defender, a.k.a. the half-court line. High perimeter looking, surveying the floor, dumps down low. Rivera's in the lane, throws it up. Gardner dishes to Gallegos. Travel called on Gardner.
I don't know what that was, but it looks like Frederick is running a full court press into a zone. Just having defenders fly around as you sub Rivera, get that steal by just flying him down behind the defender, not knowing she was there, and just took the ball.
Yeah, I mean, they're just trying to eliminate that in the paint kind of working area, and that's what Zoe talked about. Gardner and Rivera get in there to swipe that one away. Whitler comes away with it, finds Gallegos. Gallegos brings it up with the speed, kicks out. Rivera dribbled, lost it. She was looking for that 3 in the corner. Just too much on the pass and lost control.
Yeah. I think she went to go in the shooting form before she even had full grasp into the ball and just lost it.
Oh, Whitler takes the blocking foul, but she had possession of the ball, I thought.
I don't know what that was. Looked like I hurt. I heard it from up here, brother. But no, she's fine. She gets up,
Zoe's just gonna,
growing up on a farm, she's got that strength.
Hanson's gonna take her out though, just to make sure, just to be careful. You don't want to, risk something like that.
Yeah, because even last one at Monarch where she got hit in the nose and just
stayed in.
No, she was out.
She was out?
She had to go switch a jersey, let's just say.
Ugh. Moving the ball around the perimeter right now. Silver Creek trying to drive low. Foul is called on Gardner.
The ball was dribbling down the court and there's a foul. I don't know.
I don't understand that, really. Foul on Gardner. Avery White was one who received the foul. 3-0 Frederick lead. But like I said, they're trying to work it down low. Keeping them above the perimeter is going to be Frederick's key right now, I think. 3 on the way. No good that time. Rivera catches the rebound. Kicks it off to Stone. Stone, who's also going to be stepping into more of a role. Off the side key. No good on the shot. Gardner fighting down low, fighting through 3 or 4 players. Shot went up, no good.
On that one, Stone literally didn't get defended at all. Just dribbled all the way up the court, was wide open, and shot and didn't take it.
Salisbury forcing him along the line. Forces out of bounds. That's Bella Air trying to fight her case. But ref says no. Timeout called there by Silver Creek. Jackson, what have you seen in these first 3.5-ish minutes? Less than that, 2.5-ish minutes.
Not a whole lot from Silver Creek. We've been stopping them on that full court press. They got past it a few times, but we were able to just get back on defense, rotate, and just be able to guard them.
Yeah, we're doing a good job of that. Like you said, the full court press and not allowing them to get up the floor. But also offensively, I have seen as we're kind of moving around there, we're getting the open looks that we want. We're just not getting them to fall. Gardner's had a few chances down low where she's had the putback. She just couldn't get it to drop. So overall, I don't think it's a horrible first start to the first quarter here. Frederick doing a good job of eliminating Silver Creek shooters and not allowing anything to happen on their offensive side. 3-0 Frederick lead after their first time out from Silver Creek. Salisbury bringing it up the floor, working on one-on-one. Driving right past her girl, down the lane. Avery Salisbury with the right hand.
I believe Coach knew that Avery had the mismatch, calling for everybody to go down. Basically giving her an ISO just to be able to get to the rack and score.
That's rare where you see a coach call for an ISO. Ball bobbled up, picked up by Rivera. Rivera turns, finds Salisbury, makes the extra pass. Shot no good, gets the foul called, going to the line.
It looks like Rivera tipped that away, able to pick it up, as I was saying Keys earlier. She couldn't make the layup, so just dishing it down. Giving Avery a chance.
Yeah, make the extra pass. Either way, I think either of them would have been fouled and would have gone to the line. But Salisbury going instead of Rivera. You talked about making that mismatch. That was part of my, moving around, create mismatches. And Avery exploited that mismatch.
Yeah.
And we need more of that tonight, especially if we want to shoot deep, too, from the perimeter. The mismatch will help us indefinitely. Salisbury makes both free throws there from Salisbury. Frederick back to that full court. Silver Creek, they aren't really like pushing their team down the court. They're trying to get the ball up the court before worrying about their positioning. Driving, shot, no good over the rim. Find outside, 3 on the way. It's no good, in and out. Gallegos and Salisbury in the area. Gallegos picks it up, dribbles, finds Salisbury. Down low dump, Salisbury just not enough on the lay. Ooh. And Rivera, slow to get up.
Didn't see what happened down there, but I was looking up here at the long rebound. So it's a tough loss right there, just coming in as the first game starting.
And now she's dropping. It's going to be Thompson to check in. So this is something that we talked about kind of last week with Thompson and Gardner being in together. But Gardner's out, so Thompson checks in. And that's going to be May Torres checking in. So another, stronger JV player coming in to play varsity in a big role. Yeah, not sure what happened with Rivera there. Stone pushing the pressure. Silver Creek chucks that one down. Down low. Shot up and good that time. Makes it 7-2. They put up their first points of the night.
We just weren't able to rotate back on defense fast enough. And they're already down the corner, got the easy layup.
Yeah, we were kind of slow there, not really in our pace. Stone driving, kick out, corner. Pump fake by Gallegos. Gallegos, pull up, jumper, absolutely.
That's our spot.
That's her shot.
Just a little pump fake, get the defender jump and get the jump on the defender. Dribble it up, get your shot, and just let it go.
Let it go, let it fly. Silver Creek trying to push the pace up the floor. That's Izzy Spangletti. Foul called.
No, 10 seconds.
Oh, 10 seconds.
I don't know what they're doing. They weren't passing. They're trying to dribble up the ball. 2 defenders on you, you're going to be in there for 10 seconds.
Absolutely.
Basically put them in a box.
Boxed up, nowhere going.
Excellent defense to make them waste 10 clocks on one side of the court.
Absolutely. Stone coming in. Gallegos driving. Goes left hand. Foul called. Looked like before the shot happened, before she got into her motion. So it's going to be an inbound for Frederick. Gallegos thought she was going to the line. Moving around. Stone trying to find the open option. Finds Gallegos. Gallegos, kick out. Stone corner, 3 on the way. Just hits off the iron. Bouncing around. Thompson gets the rebound. Nice find. Falling over. Found Salisbury. Gallegos telling Salisbury where she should go. Finds Stone again. Stone driving, looking. Gallegos open look for the 3. And she connects. Riley Gallegos on the 3.
You don't usually see Riley shooting the 3, but if she's that open, you might as well
shoot it, yeah.
And she just sinks it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's kind of the big player right now for Frederick. Kind of the leader role. Stone, pump fake. Lay off the glass is good.
That's just a go-to move, You see the defender trying to block you, trying to contest a shot, just pump fake, let him jump past you. Easy bucket.
Either draws the foul or easy bucket. Foul, or ball goes out of bounds. Silver Creek will get it.
They will get the ball underneath their own hoop.
Frederick on a nice little 14-2 run. Dish in. Salisbury gets in there, rips it away. Avery Salisbury brings it down with the right hand. Wide open lane. Easy 2.
And you can just see that speed, She grabbed the ball and just gone.
Yeah, you talked about that last week with one of our keys was, using your speed.
Yeah.
So far, everyone is coming out flying. Shot, deep 3 that time. Not near where they wanted it. Out of bounds on the line. Frederick with a 14-point lead right now.
Just love to see it,
Here comes Stone bringing it up the floor.
I think Silver Creek's thinking they have to hit these shots. They have to shoot 3s to get back in the game.
They just need to play smart ball and just move it around slow. They got to take their patience. Salisbury pull-up jumper. Good on that one.
Another just shot, just basically her shot as well. Just a little 8-foot pull-up.
Yeah, absolutely. Salisbury and Gallegos coming in right now with the rest of the starters out. Making a play is Gallegos. Bringing it down, using that speed. Hustling her way down the floor, tries to throw it. Kickball violation. Avery wanted the 3.
I mean, it was basically a perfect pass off that girl's foot.
Off of Thompson's foot. Could you imagine if that ended up being a shot? That would have been what an assist by Thompson. Addie Strojan checks in the game for Frederick. Stone gonna pull the three. Not that time. Gallegos finds it. Gallegos, the final starter in. Torres wanted the three, didn't take it. Gallegos, kick out far corner, finds Strojan. Strojan, Stone, Gallegos.
Looks like Silver Creek is running a zone.
Pull-up jumper again for Gallegos. Shot off the iron again. Thompson tried to fight for the rebound, couldn't get it. Creek bringing it up the floor now. Stone with some nice high court pressure. Good move by Izzy there. Take some contact. Travel called. You see Gallegos was standing there ready to take the charge.
Yeah. You know, Gallegos has been coming out this game hot. You know, had that little jumper right there, had that three-point in the corner, got all these defensive steals.
Yeah, she's kind of balling right now. She's definitely, you know, the player to watch tonight so far. With the rest of the starters out, she is technically the only starter still left in the game.
I mean, why take her out when she's been cooking?
She's been cooking, absolutely. Keep the hot streak going. Finds Gallegos as she lost her man. Ooh. Nice little move. Pump fake three on the way. Ooh. Off that time.
That would have been a dirty move.
That would have been absolutely brilliant from Gallegos.
We see Coach, you know she's hot right now, just drawing up plays for her.
Let her cook. Let her play. Let her shoot. And a nice little layup there for Bella Aller. Shot fall. Stone goes to the right. Kick out. Torres takes the hit. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be an inbound for Frederick.
You got about 46 seconds left. You know, take your time.
You're up by 14. No reason to force any shots right now. Torres finds it on the arc. Looking. Ooh. Gardner. Where Gallegos was cutting down low. She wanted that ball. Stone finds Gallegos. Gallegos dribbles left, right, back to the left. Takes a shove. There goes Stone. Stone finds Gallegos. Finds Strojan. Strojan, 24 on the clock. Torres, pull-up jumper as well. It falls that time.
Pump fake, which is nasty. I got the defender jumping, and as soon as you see her in the air, dribble around her, get a little easy bucket.
Right now, that pull-up jumper has been Frederick's shot.
Yeah.
Opening up the lane and then just taking it. Nice little move there from Izzy Spangletta. Shot no good. Three at the buzzer. Not near. As that'll be the end of the first quarter, as we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. As we're back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, Ian MacHendrie, Jackson Gibbs up here in the booth here in Silver Creek.
Yes, sir.
Jackson, dominating first quarter for Frederick. What are your keys coming out of it?
You know, there wasn't really a lot of starters in there the whole time. So, you know, just these other players stepping up, putting up 20 points in the first quarter.
Absolutely. Like Torres and
Zoe came out pretty early.
She came out pretty early. She's back in the game now.
Emma went down, but
I see her kind of trying to walk around down there, trying to, feel it out. Gardner, pretty much all the starters are in. Stone has stepped in. She's kind of the sixth gal stepping into the starter. Shot no good. Rebounded by Gallegos, who's getting hot. She's warming. She's trying to make some more shots. She goes with the left hand. Finds Whitler down low. Whitler kicks back out. Gallegos finding Stone. Stone goes to the left. Stone driving. Kick out Whitler. Whitler, nice grab. Finds Salisbury. Salisbury Pull-up jumper again by Avery Salisbury.
I'm telling you, that's the shots, you know. She got there, ripped the ball above, and then decided the defender just back up a little bit, gave her too much room. She shot and made it.
Salisbury's been looking pretty good tonight, too.
Yeah.
Her and Gallegos kind of the
dynamic
duo that we talked about. Friends on and off the court. Layup that time, good. There's Avery White getting on the stat sheet for Silver Creek. Down low, Gardner on the cut. Nice little move by Avery.
You know, way just to hustle down the court, you know, beat the defense back. Easy bucket.
Nice move by Kaylee Gardner on the right-hand lay. High pressure, Gallegos flying high. Slows it down, finds the bounce pass to Gardner. Gardner kind of dribbled it. Kicked out, nobody's there, but Gallegos gets there. Stone on the three. Off that time, looking on the back iron. Gardner fighting for that ball.
You know, Gardner kind of just led Riley with that pass, you know. I want you in that corner.
Yeah, she kind of told her where she wanted her to go.
Led to an open three, but we were just able to hit it.
Three on the way that time from Izzy, no good. And here comes Gallegos. Kick out, Stone corner again. She's going to shoot again. That time just off again. Whitler comes down, jump ball.
That's a pretty fast jump ball. You know, I was telling Riley's just been playing good. You know, every time you see her down here, you see her getting the board, bringing the ball up.
Yeah, and then if she doesn't take it up herself, she finds the open look. Like Stone right there in the corner was open. She's been moving the ball very well. Shot that time from Salisbury, no good. Silver Creek going to just bring it into their own corner, try to find a way to get out. Get out of their own end with this nice little press. Salisbury gets a hand on it, forces it away. Salisbury finds Stone. Stone bringing it down with the right. Stone, survey, finds Gallegos. Gallegos calling for Whitler. Whitler says, nah, come here. Down low, Whitler on the nice cut feed. No good on the shot. Rebound, put back, and missed it again.
You know, we saw that earlier with Riley. You know, she had that back door. I think Zoe would just saw that on the bench. She's like, it's my turn. I'm going to do it.
It just couldn't connect. That's kind of odd of Zoe to not make those two shots. As Avery White does her own version of it on the other end of the floor. Gets it to go. 24-8. Frederick lead. Whitler. Kick out. Stone. Stone driving, looking, finds Whitler. Whitler's going to pull that three from the wing. That's her shot! Zoe Whitler for three.
You know, Whitler just make up for that missed layup. You know, she's like, I'll miss this layup, but I'll bang this three.
Does exactly like that. White driving. Blocked by Gardner. Foul called. As we're going to set it down to Carly Evans. Carly.
Thank you so much, Ian. We're down here on the side of the court, and my goodness, it has been quite the joy to watch Avery Salisbury. Avery has been absolutely insane this game so far. The team, though, really demonstrating that mental fortitude that I talked about in my previous hit. They're now leading 27-8, and they've really made a statement here tonight. They do not want to lose, and especially not another close game. Thank you so much, and back to you, Ian.
As we are back up here in the booth, thank you, Carly. 27-8, Frederick lead. Missing both free throws there. Salisbury goes to the left hand, drives, layup high, no good off the glass. Thompson's checked in for Gardner. Here comes Silver Creek. Working it up, lost it that time. Whitler comes away with it. She missed dribbles as well.
It looks like she kind of just like handed it to her.
She said, here you go. Stone pump fakes the three, easy drive. Left hand shot, no good. That's the shot you want right there. Here's White flying. Shot, no, is good. I think that's Gwen Vasquez.
You know, that pump fake up top by Stone, you know, they're seeing her shooting threes all night, so might as well jump at it, and then she just pump fakes her and just misses the layup.
Utilizes that pump fake.
Yeah.
Timeout, Frederick. As when we get back, Frederick, 17-point lead here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. As we're back up here in the booth, Jackson up by 17 right now for Frederick. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, Starters are back in, able to put some buckets up, Zoe had that big 3 on the wing.
Yeah, that's her look. Coming off, that 9 3-point record-setting night. She was she made 2 threes when we were there at home against Holy Family. Trying to get back to, making those big threes. Nice cut by Gallegos. Gallegos goes down, left hand, falls that time. Here comes Silver Creek trying to push the pace up the floor. Looking, surveying. Down low dump for White. Shot falls. And right now they're kind of doing what I told, what Frederick needs to limit is allowing them to get the shots down low in the paint. Gallegos left-hand drive. Puts it up and too much over. Thompson took some contact there. Here comes White, slowing the pace. Thompson working on her now up tie. Over and back called.
Finally, it took him about 20 seconds to call that one.
I was calling it up here before the ball got touched.
Refs were sleeping or something.
17-point Frederick lead, 29-12.
As we'll see Riley finally come out the game.
Her first break of the night. Torres. Surveys, finds Stone. Stone works it down to the right. Salisbury kick out corner 3 on the way. Good on it that time. Avery Salisbury for 3.
Throws up a little emote on number 15, says you can't guard me. Throws a little.
Nice little 3 there. Down low, White finds the open 2.
Unable just, they didn't rotate back. Just leaving her wide open on the block.
Frederick, this is one of those games where you're going to want to get, fall asleep and, you're up by a big margin right now. You want to, fall asleep on defense. You don't really want to play defense, but you have to, and you can't allow Silver Creek to get those open looks again. Between the hands of Torres and right through the legs of Ayer. Spangaletti up the floor for Silver Creek. Breaks it down, 3 on the way. Pull up no good. Whitler catches the rebound and brings it up the floor, finding Salisbury. Salisbury, nice little right-hand lay on the left side.
I think if she went up with that left-hander, she would have got blocked,
So she switched to the right. Salisbury cooking it up in a little bucket storm.
She's like, Riley, you can do this, let me do this.
Trying to go a little competition.
Yeah,
Friendly competition down there. 3 on the way, that time no good. Fight for it, Stone ripping it away.
Telling her, hey, this is my ball.
My ball, give me that. Foul?
Guess it was a foul.
They set a hold on Stone. From up here, it looks like that was all ball. I think because maybe.
Coach gets heat up.
Oh, that was pretty quick.
Ref's kind of cranky today. Where's his nap time? As Henson needs to sit down before he gets teed up again.
2 texts, I think you're gone, right?
2 texts, you are gone.
Sorry.
Right now, basically has to sit down. Assistant coach steps up.
Hey, honestly though, I don't think Hanson's in the wrong there. Maybe you shouldn't be up in the ref's face, but I like the spirit of defending your players.
Yeah.
If he felt that wasn't a call, he's gonna speak his voice, and that's kind of what coaches are gonna do. And from up here, it didn't really look like a foul to me. And ball don't lie.
Hey, yeah,
ball don't
I was
lie.
about to say that. Ball. They say ball doesn't lie,
Yeah, ball does not lie. 2 free throws. Now, missed the first one. Second one on the way. Missed it.
I'm just saying.
That's all I'm going to say.
After that technical, this game might become personal.
I mean, Coach Hanson's daughter's in the game now.
Yeah.
Emma Hanson's in the game. Maybe she'll go off, do something good here. Bring it up the floor, Spangaletti again after the missed 2 free throws, after the tech on Coach Hanson. Salisbury picks it up. Salisbury bringing it up the floor, lost the dribble. Oh, that's going to be a double dribble. I think that ball's a little slick.
Yeah, she was going a little too fast.
She was definitely going a little fast, but I think that ball's a little slick too. I've seen quite a few times where the ball's just kind of been slipping through people's hands. with a minute and 32 seconds left here in the first half. Frederick has some fight in them.
Yeah, they're up 20 right now.
Up 20, trying to defend Coach Hansen after that technical foul. Layup no good by Spangletti.
Looking like
Bouncing.
LeBron out there.
Foul called. Inbound for Frederick. Not sure what the call was there. A little bit of confusion.
You could tell the fans are really into this game now after that one call down there in the technical. You know, it's like, ref, you're finally doing something for our team.
Yeah, I mean, the bench for both teams are kind of in the game more than, you know, the crowd is right now. Salisbury taking the drive, down low, Thompson, backdoor flush is good.
Like we were saying, just an extra pass.
And that's Thompson's extra pass shot we've seen
Yeah.
so many times. Off the glass, off the back feed. 36. Spangletti's shot is going to be getting her to go to the line. Foul called on Emma Hansen. Spangletti's 2 free throws coming up now. 48 seconds to go in the first half. Frederick leading by 22. Jackson. What's been, you know, Silver Creek's like key to their struggles right now? Haven't really been able to shoot the ball very well either.
Yeah, and Frederick's just been playing really physical and just playing full court defense.
Yeah, Frederick has been definitely physical and not allowing anything to go. They only had a 4-point first quarter, so definitely a better second quarter with that 10 points. Makes that one, miss the first. So cuts the lead to 21. Torres brings it up the floor. Finds Zoe Whitler. Whitler driving, takes the contact, and one by Zoe Whitler.
No, took the contact, just be able to finish and get a 3-point play.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't really have to shoot threes to make 3-point plays.
I mean, yeah, the way Zoe's been shooting, she's been shooting pretty well.
It's been kind of a 50-50 toss-up with Zoe right now, but she knows that she doesn't have to take the three to just make points. She can get down low. And we've talked about this before with she's not afraid to go low and take on some taller players. She's not scared to just go down there and make some plays.
Yeah, she completes that 3-point play with that free throw.
Absolutely. Frederick defending up the court. Silver Creek down low dump. Too much on the hands. Here comes Torres bringing it out. Surveying the floor.
About 20 seconds left in the game. You know, you just want to take your time.
First half coming to a close. Hansen, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. That went off that time. Trying to fight for the rebound. Could not find it. Kick out. 11 seconds to go. Bring it up, Avery. Working on Avery Salisbury. Step back shot. Up and over. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Whitler pulls it up from half court. Shot will not count. Hey, might as well. She got one the other night, so might as well go for another one. Nice little first half for Frederick. Jackson, what was your biggest takeaway from that half?
You know, we were playing aggressive, you know, and yeah, just playing full court defense like you're saying, you know, and then also those extra passes, just like all my keys, we're hitting all my keys, and then just Riley just getting big buckets to start the half off.
As in a moment, we'll get ready to set it down as we see the Silver Creek dance team coming on. As now we will set it down to the court with Carly Evans. Carly.
Thank you so much, Ian. Coach, this game definitely has been a super interesting game. One of the main things that I've noticed is how Frederick just has been able to lock down Izzy in particular, number 14. She's the threat that I've heard from Silver Creek to like watch out for, and even like Silver Creek and Frederick alike have talked about she might go D1. What was sort of the mentality going into this game, knowing that she would probably be such a threat, and how have you locked her down?
Yeah, she's a really great player, but we knew that coming in. We game planned it. We're just trying to help off ball and eliminate the drives for her.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Good, thanks.
Back to you.
Thank you, Carly. As we'll has nice little words there from Coach Hansen. Jackson, good little first half from Frederick. Looking to improve on it in the second half. As we will get to that when we come back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Pothole! Les Schwab tires is too, because Les Schwab fixes brakes, steering, and more. See those guys? They just do tires. Eyes ahead, Dad! Look, I'm not telling people how to do their job. Blinker! I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first. Watch, they're gonna come greet me.
Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing.
Hey, I'm Jake Marsing, social studies teacher and advisor of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, and you're watching GEBN. Go Golden Eagles!
As Jackson, we are back up here. Little halftime break. We watched the boys warm up. As you guys got to come back to that game later on. I believe that starts at 7.
Yes, I believe so.
7 o'clock game. Tune into that here. It's going to be a separate link. As hopefully that should be a good game as well. As the boys, I think they're 7-9 on the season. As Carly Evans came up into the booth. As just watching the boys warm up.
There's some key injuries, Jovan, as we already know, Javon's out. But Logan Gibbs broke his hand.
Did he? I saw him, earlier. I didn't see a brace. I wasn't really looking very hard, but Gibbs broke his hand.
I'm not sure fully how he broke his hand, but he has broken his left hand.
That's a sad sight to see.
So he is out. He was a pretty big, off the bench energy.
Step up into the game kind of guy. Yeah, I agree.
But other than that, Dante's been playing pretty well, averaging about 13 points a game.
GBN's
very own
Dante Lechuga.
The voice of Frederick's football.
Yep, Golden Eagle football. Yeah, he's known for a lot of things here in Frederick. His father, obviously, Gino.
Yep, on the board.
On the board to go. As we just watch, the boys warm up like we talked about. But Jackson, coming into the second half here for the girls' game. Obviously, Coach Hansen with the tech, so we've got to be a little bit more calm. Does that, you used to play.
Uh-huh.
What does that do to you as a player-wise if your coach gets a tech like that?
Back when I used to play with Dante, right? So speaking about his dad, this one game, rivalry game, close game, and then Dante gets fouled pretty out. You see his dad yelling. His dad gets teed up, and it just fires up your team,
Yeah.
Just tells him, your coach is here for you. And it just kind of shows that, how much he cares for you.
Yeah, I mean, he was defending Stone there because it did look like it was a jump ball rather than a foul. That's what they called. And then obviously too many, words said, and then he's going to get the tech. But, it's not going to be, it's going to give them more motivation, I think, from our perspective. And they're going to want to defend their coach just like their coach defended them. And that's how you're just going to have to play. Silver Creek-wise, Jackson, what went well for them?
Just moving the ball around, getting inside the paint. Frederick was being lazy on the transition defense, giving Silver Creek easy buckets underneath the hoop.
Yeah, I mean, they did not really do much, to stop the transition like you said, but when they got into the open paint, it just became a problem for Frederick down low, especially when Kaylee Gardner was out. They had to, try to work Thompson down low against, Avery White, and Avery White was winning those matchups pretty well. So, I mean, like you said, they've been able to find the open lanes and just be able to dominate down low, as hopefully we can see Frederick start to eliminate that going into the second half, as we will be back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Hey, Kyle Michael here with Michael Real Estate and Remax Momentum, and I'm here at my office in downtown Frederick, Colorado. As a Colorado native and a resident to Frederick over the last 8 years, we truly understand the entire Carbon Valley and Colorado market. With offices in Frederick, Brighton, and Westminster, I covered the entire Front Range area. I've served over 130 families from Alt to Monument to Deer Trail to Grand Lake. As a small business owner myself, I understand how much time and effort it takes to be successful, which is why I continue to support local businesses, schools, and nonprofits through our Sip and Support series, coat drives, and other events. I value hardworking individuals. It is my mission to continue giving back as much as I can. We would love to serve you or your family. Give us a call, 303-944-4191, and go Golden Eagles.
Rocky students exist to build up the next generation, to live a life of purpose, influence, and faith. You see, we believe that when you discover purpose, you start to discover you have a reason to live. And when you discover you have a reason to live, you start to notice you have influence. And when you lean into that influence, you make an impact. This world needs people like you, the next generation, to discover your purpose and to decide today the leader you want to be tomorrow.
As we're back up here in the booth, start of the second half here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Ian MacHendrie, Jackson Gibbs up here in the booth as the starters are checking in, possibly maybe one last time before they go sit.
I know, it's a pretty big lead right now.
You're up by 24. Start of the third, as I think Stone's in the game still, so might be safe to say Emma Rivera might not be returning tonight, which, I mean, is fair. You don't want to risk more of an injury. Down low, fine. Shot, no good. Inbound for Frederick. But like Zoe Whitler was talking about, they need to have better second half starts. They've been slow to start the second half. I'd like to see them come out firing and, just have that motivation and get going. Stone kicks off Salisbury. Salisbury, nice little jumper, no good that time. Gardner down low with the rebound. Put back, no good.
I would say that was a pass. It was a pass from Salisbury.
Yeah, it was definitely a pass. It was just off the glass pass,
That pass was pretty crazy right there. Just turn around, throw it up, don't see anybody. Hope someone's there.
Deep three, or deep two, sorry. Not really enough. Hits the net, grazes the net, goes out of bounds. Here comes Stone, bringing up the floor. Kickoff, Gallegos. Gallegos driving, left hand. Oh!
That was nowhere near the ball. Bro just grabbed her.
That was like a little hook.
Yeah.
Nice little, arm hook. As that could have turned into dangers really quickly.
Yeah. Good thing Riley's just fast and able just to readjust right into her feet. Yeah.
Yeah, react and you make the play. Because you take a fall like that and you slam, that's not going to be very good for you. Gallegos first free throw off the back iron. A little frustrated with yourself right there. Keeping the head up, though. Second shot coming up. From Gallegos. Shot up and good that time. Misses first, says I'm going to make the second one. Up by 25, Frederick lead. Working that full court press management. Down low, finds the opening. And that shot good as Whitler.
Stumbling.
I maybe thought she got pushed in the back there, but no, I think she just lost her footing there.
Yeah, turned around and started smiling, so I would guess.
She lost her balance. I will say Silver Creek's court, it's pretty fire.
Yeah, but it is pretty small.
Yeah. I do like the gray into the tan.
Reminds me kind of like the Nets in the NBA.
Yeah. Pull-up jumper that time. Good from Silver Creek. Trying to slowly make their way back into this game. 21-point lead for Frederick right now. Finds Stone. Stone, dribble, drive. Nice little pump fake move. Shot just off that time. Frederick has not made a shot that wasn't a free throw yet. We'll start the second half. Driving. Foul called. As Garner didn't look too happy and coming from the bench. As there's a fan in the crowd trying to yell at the ref and said that should have been a charge.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that looked like all ball to me. I think they should have just let that one play out. Foul called. Drops the first free throw, makes it a 20-point game. Frederick's got to start making the shots fall. Can't allow Silver Creek to get any really momentum as they drop both. Here comes Whitler up the floor now. She lost the ball again. Stone. Drops, finds Salisbury. Salisbury kicks down low. Gardner working it low in the paint. Salisbury corner. He's going to take the three. Shot in and out that time. Oh. Foul called on Gardner. That's Hanson screaming from the bench.
Yelling out plays.
Yeah, I mean, right now they're pretty much scoreless.
Yeah.
Shooting-wise, besides free throw. They won 2 free throws. Long range pass, a little overthrown. Just like gives Frederick a little break there. Yeah, slow second half start for Frederick offensively. Defensively, they haven't done too bad. Stone bringing it up the floor. Finds Gallegos. Gallegos pop the ball. Pull-up jumper. Gallegos hits the inside of the iron. And some frustration starting to build up from Frederick. They just can't get these shots to fall.
Yeah, they're good shots. They're not falling.
White makes that three. As it makes it a 16-point game. Frederick was up by 25 at one point. Stone drives right hand, finds Gardner wide open on the backside, laying good.
Yeah, just driving in, pulling those defenders off of her, and then just making the extra pass.
Yeah, I mean, they have a couple of those plays where they've drove instead of passing it. Whitler forces that ball out with Gardner with the help. Whitler going to take it herself. All ball that time. Substitutions for Frederick. Stone and Gardner coming off.
Coach probably just trying to put some new players in, trying to get a spark, after the scoreless first half.
Yeah, started some little fresh reset as you have 4 total points right now in this second half. Whitler pull out, blocked on the 3 ball. Very rare do you see Zoe Whitler getting blocked on a three-pointer.
But you know, Whitler, she's going to come back and get it. She's like, I respect that, and I'm going to come back and score.
Yeah, that's the thing about this, Zoe and, some of these other athletes out here. They respect one another, but then they just show the other one up in the next play. Gallegos pump fakes. Nice little floater jumper there. Drops that time. Press right now from Frederick. Hansen putting in those fresh legs, trying to utilize that press.
As back to the inbound play on Riley's, it was basically just a pass and go. Passed it in, Riley ran past, got the ball back, and just scored.
Yeah, it was a well-executed play there. Here comes Torres bringing it up the floor. Frederick up by 20. Brings it into the 20s again. Here's Gallegos. Goes with the right hand, back to the left. Another little jumper, that time not enough on. Rebounded by Silver Creek right now. Frederick trying to work that press. Silver Creek has finally, understood, like, bringing the players down.
Yeah.
Will give you more openings. Dishes the wide open look. 3-ball on the way. That time connects. 17-point lead, Frederick. As Silver Creek starting to find Frederick's holes on defense. Gardner kicks out. Torres, 3 on the way that time. Sinks it! May Torres gets one right back for Frederick.
Basically just the answer, you hit that 3, I'm going to answer back with another one.
Might as well.
Yeah.
They're going to pull their own 3. Double teamed. Ooh, a little too much on it that time. Got the rebound. Torres jotted it loose. Timeout by Silver Creek. Jackson, slow little slow little third quarter. What do you think Frederick's going to talk about in this huddle right now?
They're trying to get some buckets, I mean, the shots aren't bad. They're just not falling for us,
Yeah, great looks. They got opportunities. They just haven't had them fall yet. And I think, like you said, they're going to talk about, getting those openings and making those shot chances happen is definitely going to be the key part. I think you have to start utilizing Gallegos and Salisbury again, starting getting them open and make some big plays there. Up by 20. Silver Creek starting to find, the openings, taking some open looks for 3. They're even pulling up 3s in double coverage. So they're just trying to force some shots up right now. If you're Frederick, I think you just got to, utilize that, make them force the shots, not allow them to get the open looks that they want to get. So we'll see where it goes from there.
And just keep playing the same way. You're up 20. Just maintain this lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think they've hit pretty well on your keys. They're playing pretty physical. And they're they're looking for the opening shots. 8 seconds to go left in this little timeout. Frederick lead by 20. Silver Creek will inbound it on that side. Inbound Silver Creek. Surveying for the options, finds White in the corner. White, dribble drive, lost the ball that time. Frederick will get it off the inbound. Gallegos gives it off to Whitler. Whitler brings it up the floor for Frederick. Whitler surveys, finds Gallegos. Gallegos driving left hand. Nice little lay off the glass, runs it all the way down and in.
Way to start. Coming out that time, just an intensity.
There goes Gallegos again, utilizing the speed, looking for the opening. Nice little pump fake shot, does not fall that time. Whitler grabs the board, gets Torres. Torres pulls the 3. That one off that time, rebounding, looking for Thompson. And just couldn't find it down low. But like you said, these shot selections are really good. As that, that hop, step, drop from Gallegos trying to open up that shot.
Yeah.
Moving the ball up high. White driving on Thompson. Thompson playing physical, not allowing anything in her paint. Gallegos is going to go fight for that ball. She's going to get there. Riley Gallegos left hand lay is good. Gallegos is on a burner.
Just took a little bit of time to warm up, but now we're hot. Flying all over the court, getting those balls and scoring.
Trapped in the corner. Silver Creek does not want to waste a little time out there. Nice defensive move by Torres, but not enough. White drops the 2. Whitler brings it up with the right, now driving left. Contact. Another kind of early jump ball call there.
You can just see Whitler's already down in the paint before two of the defenders from Silver Creek is back and set.
Exactly.
You know, just pushing the. That's really what I'm saying. Just pushing that ball down the court, getting that down there before the defense.
Yeah, exactly. They're just working it really well right now. Moving the floor. Finds Hansen. Hansen finds Torres. Beyond the arc, Torres. Looking, driving. Too much on the hands there. Strojan gets the rebound. Put back. No good. They're still fighting for that rebound, as Thompson could not come away with it. Snatched away by Spangletti. Driving, looking, pull-up jumper. Not enough on it that time. Strojan bringing it up the floor. Finds Torres, who is pretty unbelievably open. Kick out corner. Hansen on the three. No good that time. Ball moving around. Torres found it. Threw it right to Silver Creek. Thought it was her teammate there. Layup good on the other end of the floor.
I was just like, good hustle play, but just threw the pass before you saw who it was.
Yeah, you got to look up first.
Yeah.
Torres working it. Finds Strojan. Strojan. Pull up. Deep two. Drops that time. High arcing shot.
That thing was a swoosh.
Perfect shot there. Zoe Whitler, the only starter left in the game now for Frederick. As I see Gallegos and Hansen talking down there on the bench. Gallegos trying to tell him what he sees on the bench. Foul called on Hansen.
I don't know what the call was there. Her hands were straight up.
Maybe a blocking foul, but I don't know if there was enough there. Gonna send her to the line anyways. That's White. Frederick's starting to pick it up here in the third after a strugglesome start. Up by 22. First one falls. And setting up the second attempt here. White. That one in and out. Rebounded by Torres. Torres. Drives to the left, finding Hansen. Hansen drops. Kick out Strojan. Looking for the shot. Step back. Fade away.
What a move. Just to make room and just, she felt that room, just shot it and just swished it.
Another switch from Strojan. She likes that. She likes that little step back.
Yeah.
Good defense from Whitler, making her jock up a shot. Absolutely not. Frederick lead, 23 going into the fourth quarter. Nice little third quarter coming from Silver Creek as we will send it down to Carly Evans. Carly.
Thank you so much, Ian. As I'm watching this game, it's inching subtly closer. The only real difference between Frederick and Silver Creek is Silver Creek is struggling with some of these free throws. They've had some of these easy shots where, granted, this is, a 20-plus point difference in this game, but Silver Creek has kind of had their moment of retribution, and they sort of slowly retaliated against Frederick, and they are suddenly trying to come back. They have one more quarter to do so, but Frederick, can they stay strong and finish this game off the way that they want to? Back to you, Ian.
As we are back up here in the booth, thank you, Carly. Frederick heading in to the fourth quarter. Jackson, how are we feeling right now?
Huh?
How are we feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good.
I do like the fact Hansen is putting the starters back in to start the fourth quarter.
Let them get just like this last couple minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to not let them play. I will say the starting line has not really had much time to play together tonight. So let them get a couple more reps in together, and just focus on the next opponent after tonight. You got to focus in the moment right now. Up by 22, trying to keep Silver Creek out of scoring. Three that time, no good. I feel like they keep just forcing, especially Spanoletti is just trying to force those threes.
You know, this last quarter, you know, you feel like you're running out of time.
Drive down low, finds Gardner, back door, no good on the shot. Gardner is frustrated with herself right now.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to miss an open bucket, I would be frustrated as well.
I would too, yeah. I mean, Salisbury found the nice feed down low, and then Gardner just couldn't finish it. Inbound will go to Frederick, though. They're going to find Stone as they're going to fight. There's a later jump ball call that time.
I know.
It's going to be Frederick ball, though. Going to retain the possession. Whitler will look to find the opening. Zoe pump fakes. Now then he throws it. And Salisbury, can she keep it? She does. Not exactly the perfect pass to Salisbury, but it got to her anyway. Stone. Kick back to Salisbury. Salisbury kicks it out. Gallegos wanted it. Got to stay Frederick ball. I will say Frederick has limited the turnovers since Meade. I will say they haven't looked a lot better. A lot less sloppy. They've tightened up their passes. It just looked like overall a better communicated team right now. Kick up top, Stone. Stone.
Zoe's getting face guarded. Zoe's not even in the play. She's getting guarded.
Salisbury, no good. Gallegos gets that board, put up. Shot no good. Gardner puts it up now.
Zoe's just laughing because she's over at half court getting guarded. I don't know what they're doing. You're down. That's not going to change the outcome of this game.
I mean, I guess that is a fair, Zoe is, one of the best players on this team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is fair to face Gardner, but, you're basically just taking an extra person out of the play. So we're just playing 4-on-4 basketball as it's happening again here. Stone drives, kick out. Salisbury thought about the three, didn't take it. Reverse layup by Salisbury.
I'm too busy looking at what's going on with Zoe and the defender. It just looks like they're having a conversation.
I think they're talking down there.
What else would you do?
I mean, you're being face guarded. The play's happening in front of you. You might as well just talk. Spangaletti, pull up three. No good. I mean, eventually one of them will fall for it, right? Salisbury. Frederick up by 27. Salisbury finding Gallegos. Gallegos drops, drives, finding Stone. Nice little step through. Just couldn't get the shot to fall. Takes the hit from behind. Going to the line.
As they're just literally having a conversation at half court.
This is a very interesting call here. I can't get over just the conversation is just happening casually in a game like this. Stone's free throws coming along. Shot does not fall on the first one. What do you think they're talking about?
Weather.
Yeah, what do you think they're talking about down there right now, Jackson?
I'm just gonna say weather. It's been pretty snowy out, but it's been pretty warm the last couple of days.
It was pretty warm today when we were getting in here. Wasn't too bad.
It wasn't freezing.
No, it was not freezing. Shot falls that time from Stone. Gets the free throw to go.
I'm just happy it's not snowing anymore. I hate snow.
Yeah, I do too. I do not like it.
Well, I don't hate it. I just hate driving, like people driving. I always get so scared.
That's very true. There's Izzy, kind of trying to enter her takeover mode. Double teamed. Whitler goes from one end, talking to her, to a tight defense. Salisbury trying to pick up the opening. Shot is no good that time. Rebounded by Stone. Stone finds Gallegos. Whitler breaking free. Down low, Salisbury makes the basket.
Whitler basically pointing, Whitler was pointing down towards Salisbury, like pass it down, don't pass it to me.
That's that team leader,
yeah.
Commanding, telling him, yo, don't give me the ball. Kick it down low.
As we get that easy layup.
Shot that time, no good. As the bench is cleared for Frederick. Getting ready to sub in now. Gallegos going left-handed. Take it all the way. Going to the line. As back to chit-chat for Whitler.
I mean, it must be easy to play defense if you're a Silver Creek.
You're just standing there. I mean, especially because Whitler's not really doing much. Kind of just taking her out of the play.
Yeah, if you're going to face guard me, I'm going to take you out the play. Just let my team cook.
Yeah, they're just chatting it up down there.
Even during free throws, literally during the play.
Yeah, they're still just chatting.
As both of them are taken out.
I mean, respectfully, yeah, you would like that. Maybe they'll start throwing comments across the benches. I don't know.
Maybe finish the conversation.
Maybe. We're gonna have to try to get Carly to give some insight down there on what they were talking about down there. Shots fall for Gallegos. Gallegos is gonna come out. All the starters have cleared the bench for Frederick.
You know, excellent game. Just way to bounce back.
Absolutely.
You love just to be able to just, as a starter, just to sit out the rest of the game.
Especially facing that adversity of like your road record, which is 2-5. You know, at home you're 5-0. So to face that adversity and to just come into this game and dominate, you love to see it. Interesting looking shot. Hit the back of the backboard.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I don't think I've seen that one either. Unless you're purposely trying to shoot from behind the backboard.
Little Larry Bird action.
Larry Bird.
He's the GOAT.
That's up for
best
debate.
shooter of all time. How are you gonna go out there and win a 3-point competition and not even take off your warm up?
It's fair.
You see Curry doing that? No.
This is true. 31-point Frederick lead. Some confusion down there.
As looks like Silver Creek's gonna be running a 2-3.
Yeah, too high down, 3 down low, not allowing Frederick, you know, using this bench play to try to just work it down low. But I will say this team does not, even if they're coming off the bench, they're not afraid to shoot that ball. I was not quite sure what was going on there. Bringing it up is Torres. Torres
has played a big chunk of tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, star on JV coming in and, you know, kind of filling in the roles of, you know, Rivera, who stepped out. Coming in and making some big plays. Inbound for Frederick. As Silver Creek has kind of unloaded their bench too.
Yeah.
Trying to get some fresh legs on the court. Driving, trying to find Torres again. High pressuring defense from Silver Creek right now. Not really letting Frederick move down low like you talked about. Down low cutting, Hansen finds it, kicked out corner. Torres for the 3. No good on that one. Rebounded that time by Silver Creek, moving it up the floor very, very quickly. Frederick got to work on that transition defense like we talked about.
Yep. They're just able just to stop all and let your team get back.
3 on the way. Connects that tie, making it 35-63. 28-point game for Frederick leading. Driving. Shot up. No good that time from Strojan. Thompson going to get the board. Hustling back down the floor.
I would just have to say, even throughout this whole game, you've just been able to hear Silver Creek's bench just like chanting on defense.
I will say, you know, you are down 28 points, but they are still, like we've talked about before, bench energy is key to a team's morale. And this just shows the adversity and the team morale that this Silver Creek team has. You know, looking at their record-wise, they are 3-11 on the season. So obviously not the season that they were hoping for. But still, they have been pretty lethal, pretty dominant. And some of those matches, they haven't lost by, or some of those games, they have not lost by very much.
You know, tough to lose by.
Yeah, so I see maybe some games that they lost by 3 or 4, and then the others they go into a, you know, a deeper hole. Yeah, and you don't really want that, but they faced adversity this season. They've worked really well. White's second free throw, no good that time. Misses both. Here comes Frederick up the floor. Hansen almost got pit-pocketed there. Torres, kick out. Hansen wanted the 3. The bench wanted her to take that 3. That shot no good down low for Brindley. Westmoreland. 3 on the way that time. No good.
I know she hit that one earlier. She's just like, I'm hot. And then she's not.
Missing that 3. Strojan on the other end takes the foul. She thought she was hot, and she indeed was not.
No.
Was not.
Doing a step back just to the air ball is kind of crazy.
Substitutions coming on the floor now. Torres holding it at the perimeter line right now, bringing it in, driving, right hand, left hand. Ooh. Dolphin diving. Into the out-of-bounds line there. 2 shots coming up for May Torres. Stay tuned to join up onto the next link for the boys basketball broadcast. Coming up next, Carly Evans and Zoe Whitler on the call there. Ready for that one tonight. That one should be a good one as well. Let's talk with Carly and Zoe. The team looks pretty similar. Both teams look pretty similar in there.
Hopefully boys can snap their losing streak tonight.
Yeah, come away with a win. We'd love to see that here, especially on the road too.
Yeah.
Torres' shot did not fall on the second one. Rebounded, missed opportunity. That was that one. Out of bounds. Frederick ball. Strojan inbounding. That's a wide open Torres in the corner. They find her that time. 3 on the way, no good. Westmoreland with the 2 is good.
Just able to get that offensive rebound. Easy layup. Put that back for 2 points.
Put that ball back up. 31-point lead again for Frederick. Trying to just snatch the win away. White takes the foul. Going to the line, shoot 2. Jackson, we talked about, the starters tonight a lot, but how about this bench players coming in the game, and especially early in that first quarter to extend that lead that they already had built with the starters. But they've been a big piece tonight. What have you seen on that?
It's just just excellent work off the bench. As you're saying, at the beginning of the game, we literally had all bench players and plus Riley, and just they're able to get to that 20-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely, and they were just working it. And, the bench has been a key part tonight, especially.
Yeah. And just maintaining this lead.
Yeah, especially maintaining that lead. You don't want to cough that lead up, and they've just done a really good job of keeping it. There's a timeout called. As when we come back, Frederick up by 29 as we'll be right back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
One day these rats were playing in the woods. Well, it's some matches and that's no good. Listen to smoke before you give it a try.
Only you.
Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Cause there's nothing very funny about ripped off life. Nothing very nice on a homeless mind. So if a gorgeous force is what you desire, don't play with matches. Don't play with fire.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Fire.
As we are back up here in the booth, Ian MacHendrie alongside me is Jackson Gibbs. Jackson, unfamiliar territory for both of us. We're used to being at home together.
Yes, sir.
But we're on the road here in Silver Creek.
Marsden hit me up. He's like, "You trying to do the game tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yes, sir. I'll step up." It's just about that next man up mentality.
Absolutely, absolutely. Excited to be up here with you, especially on the
letting
road.
Carly just add on to her portfolio. Usually she's up top on the mic, but we're like, let's put her down there on some sideline.
Let her do some sideline hits, yeah. I mean, I started down there on the sideline.
I also started down there on the sideline.
And now we're both up here. Look at us now. Dynamic duo on mic.
Yeah, I know. But come back a boys game, you'll see me on the sideline.
See Jackson on the sideline down there. Be nice to tune in there. Inbound for Silver Creek, trying to work it out of their own end. 29-point lead. Frederick up. Westmoreland gets that ball away. White was looking for the over the back. Torres works that ball around, driving with the right hand. Kick out corner. Strojan for a 3. Absolutely!
Bang, bang, bang. As the
Strojan.
bench goes crazy.
Strojan stepping in big time. As what is Gallegos doing down there on the bench? She was not quite sure what she was doing down there on the bench. Speaking of Gallegos, we will see her and Avery down there with Carly at the end of this game.
Little double interview.
Little double hit. Here comes Silver Creek trying to work it down low. White takes the contact, gets the shot to fall. Going to the line to shoot an extra. Up by 30 for Frederick. You know this bench wants to keep it a 30-point lead. They want to win it by 30.
Yeah.
Drops it back to 29. Inbound for Torres. Needing help. Looking. Finds Strojan. Strojan kicks it back to Torres. Torres bringing it up the floor. Torres finds Hansen. Went right through her hands. Hansen over the back that time. Draws the foul.
You just see Silver Creek just coming out, still in a full court press, down like 30-ish points.
26 or 29, sorry.
Yeah, there's we're not giving up.
I mean, that's what you got to have. You got to have that fight till the end, until that final buzzer is sounded.
They might be able to come back.
I mean, a minute 10, 70 seconds. Realistically, probably not. But if you got a shot up every you'd have to get 30 shots up in you'd have to get 15. I don't know. The math's hard. You got to get 15 shots up in like a span of a minute and a half. It's pretty difficult. Oh. Colliding, flying.
Flying all over the court, you're going to have collisions.
Inbound for Strojan. A minute 21. I'm sorry. There's time. Finds Hansen. Hansen working. Nice little Euro drive. Misses that shot.
Just rebound underneath the hoop. Just getting the hustle in.
High pressing defense. Inbound. Coming up for Frederick. Silver Creek is trying to just keep it going down there at the end. Ball tipped away.
They call a timeout.
They did call a timeout. Not much time left. A minute 7. Frederick up by 30 in a nice little 70-40 matchup right here. I mean, looking at that first quarter from Silver Creek, 4 points to now 40. So a good little improvement there for sure. They've worked a lot better here in the later stages of the game, especially here in the second half. Just trying to get anything here with the final stages. Down by 30. You've got, what would we say, about a minute 7-ish left.
Oh, yeah, probably minute 7, Talking about that, Go ahead and check out that podcast. Your boy Jackson Gibbs on there with Mason Shafonic, little senior project, Post every 2 weeks. Last post went up
a week ago?
Last Monday.
Tuesday? I thought it was Tuesday.
Probably Tuesday. Because we had some new updates coming in, but
You did have you had Gavin Ishmael on the last one.
Commitment corner
with Burke Eisman, Gavin Ishmael.
Yep.
Next week, what are we looking for? Who do we look out for?
I'm relieved. I've talked with Andy. I think it might be Andy. We're not 100% sure, but
just stay tuned and look out for it.
Bang, bang, bang.
See the possibilities there.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification on so you know when we post.
Absolutely.
Hit that like button,
And one of these days we could possibly do maybe a live podcast. Get some comments in there.
I was saying that last podcast, go like it up. 600 likes, Mason will shave his head.
We did talk about that. Mason did commit to that. He did say he would.
So get that thing to 600 likes. Share it.
Do whatever you got to do.
Make about 600 new accounts. Like it on every account.
Every account. I told Mason I would do that. He's not here tonight to defend himself.
I know. We will shave his head on a podcast if we get the 600 likes.
On the pod. Right then and there.
That might be the live one.
That could be the live one. Add some Q&A into there, too.
As we're shaving his head.
As we're shaving the head. As the final stage is here. It looks like Silver Creek subbed their starters back in the game. White makes the 2. Maybe they're trying to eliminate the 30-point deficit and not have that be, what they're looking at. As there is 6 seconds left. Frederick will advance their record to 3-5 on the road. Trying to work that back up to a higher standpoint and just look better overall.
It's an amazing way to bounce back. A 30 game win.
31-point game win. Frederick advances to 11-6 on the year. Nice little win from the bench and the starters tonight.
Yes, sir.
Jackson, beautiful game tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Overall.
I'm a little tired, but pretty good.
As don't go anywhere yet. We'll be back. Join the next link. Find it. Don't go anywhere. Just refresh the page.
Just always subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. It'll notify you right back. As the boys game will be on next. Be ready for that. It'll be Zoe and Carly back up in the booth. On the road here. As Zoe goes and hugs Izzy. As I think they know each other a little bit there. I think there's a little bit of a connection there.
Probably while they're talking.
That's Gallegos also talking with some friendly faces for Silver Creek. As we wait for her to do a double interview. As you've been a few of those. You've done a couple double interviews.
First ever. I did the first ever volleyball one.
First ever volleyball one.
Just making history, you feel me?
As now, we'll send it down to Carly Evans. Carly.
I know. He was like, tell him.
As we'll be right back. We're back here now. And now, down there with Riley and Avery, we will send it to Carly Evans. Carly.
Look at her now. All right, thank you so much, Ian. You two, y'all had such a big game tonight against Silver Creek. Honestly, you two were constantly lifting each other on that court. How does that chemistry impact your performance? I mean, y'all played excellent tonight.
We just like how the twins will
have to move that way all the way to the wall.
Anywho, after an interruption, continue.
The twin telepathy.
The telepathy, I can see it, honestly. I can see it. The twin potential is there, right?
Yeah.
This bestie boo bear helps us. It helps us on the court. We can read each other's minds.
I can see that. Well, y'all played great. Thank you so much for your interview. Back to you, Ian.
As we are back up here in the booth, tonight's broadcast of the varsity girls basketball between Silver Creek Raptors and your Frederick Golden Eagles has been brought to you by the talented crew of students here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Ian MacHendrie. Alongside me, senior Jackson Gibbs. Our director tonight has been junior Wyatt Morrison. Our camera operators has been Marcus Key and Ethan DeLear. And we did not have a production assistant tonight. And the third member of our team is Carly Evans, down there on the sideline. Be sure to hop over to the boys link here in just a little bit for live coverage of boys basketball action for everyone at FHS. I've been Ian MacHendrie, and you've been watching